Hey YouTube, what's going on guys? Romans Eternal, and today I wanted to talk to you about a couple of things I've been reading and been hearing about. Um, because there's some pretty big stuff coming up that honestly I am kind of excited about, but at the same time there's a couple that I'm not too thrilled about because I don't know what the future is going to hold for it. But I was doing some reading and they're nerfing anarchy. Now, as coming from someone who does a lot of raiding and does a lot of, in game content like dungeons, like raids, like nightfalls, anarchy is absolutely one of the most powerful heavy weapons in this game. With that being said, they're going to try to bring it in line more with some of the other weapons out there, I guess is what they're saying, make it more like a jack of all trades, master at none kind of weapon. But at the same time, with the anarchy being a staple in a lot of in-game content, a lot of builds, I see a very, very bad reception to that one because the anarchy was meant to be an absolute powerhouse of a weapon. It's meant to be a trap. It's meant to be, a damage booster. It's meant to be an all-around weapon. As in, you could literally stick your friends with an anarchy, stick one to the ground, and create a trip line of death, and just run in circles with it. Me and an old friend did that in Escalation Protocol. It was actually really funny. Um, Apparently, the 120 hand cannons are getting a nerf. I haven't really read too much in that. The one that really caught my eye was Anarchy thing because I use Anarchy a lot myself because of its all around utility. But that really just kind of that's going to be raising an eyebrow because we're going to really watch and see what it's going to do now. Apparently, season 15 machine guns are getting a buff, which honestly I'm just like, okay, because that's going to be an absolute just some of those are going to be absolutely just nuts. Taking a quick drink here. Um, but something I did see that really did catch my eye was Solstice Heroes is coming back. Now, for those of you who don't remember Solstice or who are just starting the game and have no idea what in the hell I'm even talking about, it was a summer event that they had where you can get a set of armor. It started when it went from a a renewed set. Here, I'm going to collections, and I'll show you. Okay. What the hell? Oh. Was it seasons? Oh, it was events. Okay, started out as drained, went to renewed, and then went to majestic. Like last year's was renewed, majestic. I never got the magnificent because the magnificent set there was a lot of objectives that it was just really ridiculous to get. I think one of them was you had to one of them you had to win 7 matches and trials. Like there was some Crucible involved. There was some Gambit, some trials. But from what I'm hearing, from what's been data mined already, the new set, you're not gonna have to do trials or any PvP. Which they made a lot more new player friendly, which I'm okay with. Now, my source for this was Rick Kakas. So if you want to go check his video out, he covers it in more detail. I'm just kind of breaking down the key things I saw. And apparently they're adding a new shotgun as a weapon for this year, which I'm okay with. I mean, I'll have to get it and see what it's like and see the roles for it. Because depending on what the perks are, this thing could be a game changer. I mean, this thing could be, just another, like rapid fire frame shotgun. Could be another precision frame. But I'm actually wanting to see, what kind of perks it's going to have. What kind of, roles it's going to have. As in, like, will it do any special abilities during Solstice? Which is one thing I'm really wondering. Now, something else that I did also see as well is Bungie is reissuing some of the Moon weapons and some of the Dreaming City weapons. So, like your Retold Tale, your Fine Memorial, your Love and Death. Alright, guns like that are all coming back. Alright. But here. Guns like this will be coming back. Now, the perks they're going to have, I'm not sure. I'll have to mess around with each one and kind of feel them out. I'm also working on the Vault of Glass weapons as well for you guys, so just stay tuned for that one. Just to give you a heads up. Alright. And fun fact, looking here at the Hezbollah Vengeance, the D1 Hezbollah Vengeance had a perk called Mini Merv, which when you fired it and it detonated, it was basically D1 cluster bomb. The Hezbollah Vengeance was absolutely ridiculous in power. The thing was just bonkers in how powerful it was. Now, I'm actually gonna see if they have the new shotgun in yet. They probably won't have it yet. Nope. Okay. So, the way the Solstice event is going to work, going back to that, the way the Solstice event is going to work for those who have no idea what the hell I'm even talking about. I can hear you in the comments. I can hear you. Okay, you keep talking about Solstice Hero. You keep talking about what is it? Basically, you're going to have an armor set. You're going to be working up to get it to Magnificent. Magnificent, Majestic, whatever they want to call it this year. I have no idea. I haven't really done a lot of looking. I'm just going with it as I go. But what's going to happen though is you're going to go into a special zone called the European Aerial Zone. Evil Levante is going to be in the tower or the courtyard. Excuse me. I know someone's going to correct me on that, so I'm doing it now. Evil Levante is going to be in the courtyard and going to be mainly the main, event handler and vendor for all this. You're going to go around, you're going to defeat mini bosses in the EAZ, and it's going to be a different element per day. Like solar is going to, you collect 25 orbs, you'll shoot out a wave of solar damage. Arc, you're going to have your super, I think it's your super is going to regen faster, and your bow's going to regen faster. And Void, you crouch, gain invisibility, and true sight. And I forget what else. When the event comes out, I will cover it in more detail. But after you defeat the mini bosses, after the time runs out, there's going to be one main boss is going to come out. You defeat that one, and there's going to be chests spawn per boss kill. So you could have like 8 bosses, 8 chests, and you get some pretty nice loot. Now, for a more in-depth kind of coverage of it, Cactus did a really good job explaining it, so go look his video up as well. But they're going to make the progress a little bit easier from what I've been hearing from Cactus and a few others. So they're going to make the progress just a tiny bit easier to really kind of make it to where people can get the Magnificent set. The top tier Masterwork set. Now, when you are doing that, I think you're going to get what's called armor accelerants too. So, that's kind of that's supposed to really help you, get your progress up a little bit faster and make things a little bit easier on you. I know one of the objectives is you're going to have to do a raid, which most likely is going to be Vault of Glass. And most likely it's going to be the Master Vault of Glass, which is going to be for all you Destiny 2 raid veterans, which is going to be like Prestige, like the Prestige version. Which, if I'm reading this correctly, it's going to have like Prestige modifiers. Now, I have a friend of mine who's going to go into that when it drops, and I'm going to have him I'm going to be talking to him about it as well for you guys. Just definitely keep a watch for that. So that's what's coming up. Now, I didn't go into Iron Banner this time because life happened and, work's been happening. So I haven't had the time to go into that. So I'm really sorry that, I couldn't get the new shotgun and the new machine gun for you guys. I am so sorry about that. But anyway, I know from what I'm also hearing with the release of the Master Vault of Glass, it's going to be $13.50 for all the encounters. But there's going to be adept weapons. There's going to be really high stat armor. So all you guys chasing hundreds in 4 or 5, 3 categories, this could be it. This could be, you're kind of, golden ticket right here, just saying. Also, there's going to be adept weapons too. So your corrective measure adept. And it could have, adept range, adept, handling, stability, stuff like that. Here, I'll give you an example of an adept weapon. Alright, we're going to go to machine guns. We're going to go to the Swarm Adept, because that's the first one I thought of. The adept weapons, they will have... they'll have your basic masterwork, but they'll have one stat that's been boosted slightly higher than your average gun. It could have adept stability, and you could also get special adept mods you can use with them, like the notorious big one spec. So that could be something to farm for if you like really want to go and have like some of the best weapons for the raid, and have some of the best weapons from the raid for whatever you want to do. So that's something to also look into as well. Um, Also, once the solstice comes out, I will definitely be going over that and doing a few runs of the EAZ with some friends for you guys. Just show you guys the silliness that happens and the crazy stuff that can happen. Because it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, as you guys did see, I did switch clans. That is nothing against my old clan. It was a disagreement, and I felt it was best if I left. It was nothing against them. It was me. I didn't really feel it was fair to them that I couldn't be on as much. And it was like anytime I tried to do a raid or wanted to join a raid, it was always, everyone's doing trials, PvP or something, and I'm not a PvP player, as you guys are aware. So I have been talking with the founder of this one, and he allowed me to join, which I am grateful, because this allows me to really further improve my rating skills and strategies to be able to teach people and to be a better Sherpa and a better raider for myself. That's really it on that. But something I did want to touch base on as well, I have set up an Amazon affiliate link. I am going to start. Well, I'll tell you what. If you guys want me to do recommendations of like what I use, like what the things I get for whenever I go into like a raid day, or if I'm going to be doing a lot of grinding, like stuff that I use, like supplies I actually use for myself, for me personally, like the guy talking right now, things that I would need, or I feel I would need, let me know and I will do a video on that as well. And I will be talking to my friend Black Exorcist about doing a video of PvP and trials based essential items that would help make the get your 7 wins a little bit easier, and help you out with that. And like the raid day essentials would be like things to help you sustain and survive the long grind of raids and farming raids and nightfalls and all other jazz. It's things that I personally use myself, is basically what I'm saying. Now, leave a comment below if you want me to do that, because when I do, I will have a link in the description of those videos of those particular items where you can pick them up on Amazon. Alright? Just let me know if that would be something you guys would be interested in, like like things that I would actually use for myself. Alright? And the reason I haven't really been uploading as much is just I've been so busy with life and just work, and just I come home and I'm just exhausted. So it's not you guys, and it's just also I want to make the best content possible for you guys. So that's why I'm really particular about what I upload and like when I do it. So it's really nothing against you guys. It's not me. It's just things have been coming between my upload schedule, which is something I'm still trying to sort out. All right, just bear with me. But when it comes to that, I'm actually wanting to start shooting for Saturdays being, YouTube days. So that's something as well I'm gonna try to start setting up a schedule for. So just bear with me on that. Um, but anyway, crap! I just lost my train of thought. Oh, when it comes to rating with Prometheus, I am going to talk to them about it and see if they're okay with me recording it for YouTube. If they're okay, then yeah, I'll do it. I'll put it up because I've rated with someone before, and it is just mind-boggling how quick it is. It's stupid fast rates. Like I did a garden run in 30 minutes, and I'm just like, no, I still can't. I'm still trying to process that, trying to mentally catch up from everything that happened. It's like that happened. So that's also going to be something to look out for in the future as well. I mean, if things go the way I'm hoping they do, and they're super chill about it. Um, Now, something also that I did read that I found kind of comical. Bungie is releasing a Destiny toaster. Yes, a Destiny toaster, and it looks just like the Jotun. For those of you who have no idea what I'm even talking about here. That. It looks like that. Okay? And the money for it is actually going towards charity, which I think is really cool. And you get a special bread emblem for it too. So I thought that was a neat little thing. But apparently as well, going back to Soul's thing, I know I keep going back to that. There's going to be a special exotic ghost shell that's going to come from there as well. I mean, I'm not too keen on a lot of exotic ghost shells, but this one apparently is going to be like really limited edition. Just you can only get it through the Solstice, the Heroes event. Um, also, also, something I forgot to mention that I've been reading and I saw. I had to cross reference this to really confirm it. But apparently, after the Solstice event is up, you can still complete your objectives to get the armor upgraded. I like that. That's going to make things a lot easier on people like myself who don't have a lot of time, who don't have a lot of, a real time to get on here and grind. So that's going to definitely help things out. So I forgot what I was gonna say. I know. What do you keep doing that for? Just it's like 4 o'clock in the morning when I'm recording this, so bear with me, okay? Um. Oh. I just gotta get my light level up a couple points, and then I'm gonna be doing my very first Grandmasters, going for my Conqueror title with a couple of friends. So if they're okay with it, I am going to try to see if I can go live on YouTube whenever I do that. So you guys can go along with me. Because I've never done a Grandmaster before. Honestly, a little nervous. Kind of a lot nervous, just saying. You know. But they said I gotta be 1335 to go in. So that's going to be kind of the big thing for me, is to get my light level up. Well, it shouldn't be too hard, especially after reset, because all the pinnacles and everything will be reset. So that's going to be fairly easy, fairly free game right there. Yeah, I'll talk to them about that and see if I can stream that. So yeah. Anyway, guys, that kind of wraps it up, because I wanted to give you guys, kind of a quick little tidbit of things I saw and things that I've been seeing and things have been happening. Kind of fill y'all in so y'all kind of stay in the loop as well with me. I am going to be trying to relaunch my Facebook page for my YouTube channel. And I am on Discord. So I'm going to be trying to relaunch that, and I have my Discord as well. So I don't have like an actual server for myself because I ain't that big yet. I'm not that cool yet. So just saying. And I ain't that smart to figure that stuff out. So I'm going to try and jumpstart the Facebook page. So anyway, definitely kind of be looking out for whenever I can get the chance to do that, because I've got so much stuff I'm trying to do. So anyway, you guys, y'all take care. Y'all stay safe out there. God bless you guys, and y'all have a great day.